right, hello. I'm back. It's me, in case you forgot. Yeah, so this is day 46, and we are our first day out of Kennedy Meadows, our first day into what is considered the start of the Sierra Nevada. And picked this gorgeous little spot here over this river, this little river, part of the Kern River tributaries. And we had a really nice hike here today, partially because gorgeous sunset, partially because we're doing small miles. I'm calling it the JMT schedule. I'm referring to the John Muir Trail, which is a trail I did years ago where you really didn't need to do too many miles per day. And the reason for that is our little four-person group, of the four, two want to um, climb Mount Whitney, which is a pretty typical stop on the PCT. I don't want to do it. It's pretty strenuous. Um, it's a lot of extra miles, and I've been there before. You do it as a part of the end of the John Muir Trail, and uh, living here is pretty easy to do it kind of when I wanted to anyway. So, kind of a been there, done that situation. So I decided I would slow walk, and myself and Lizard kind of the same opinion. So we're just kind of doing it these slow miles, and the other two go faster, and so we wind up catching up to them and possibly getting a really nice little trail zero at Crabtree Meadow, which is at the base of Mount Whitney. So this has been a really nice day because we only did about 14 miles, 13, 14 miles, which is pretty non-typical nowadays. Um, so we started off, and it was a little deserty, which, being the end of the desert, you kind of get disappointed at, but it really quickly turned. We came around a hill, and there was this beautiful long green meadow, and I was like, wow, now that looks Sierra. And now we're here on the site. Camping is actually up in the hill up here. Um, it's pretty funny. It just goes up. It's pretty steep, so all of the all of the tent sites are terraced. So it's like a little city of people above you and below you. Um, so it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place. This bridge that I'm standing under on, um, standing under, is pretty famous because it is a place where the swallows, there's this bird, and it's called something like the mud-tail swallow. I don't know, I'm sure that's wrong, but it's something swallow. And underneath this bridge are hundreds of little mud nests. And maybe you can capture some of these birds flying in. They're definitely flying around here. And they swoop in and come in and get into their little mud hut. And if you look under there, the little babies peep out, and it's really pretty cool. So they're flying all over the place. So yeah, it's been a really beautiful day. It was a little hard. This was the start of the use of the bear cans, and the bear can weighs 2.5 pounds, and you have to take it obviously to keep the bears out of your food. So um, here comes a fellow city dweller. um, so we have a 7-day um, food carry, which is really tough. I mean, that's probably somewhere in the 15, 16 pounds of food. Um, and then the bear can weighs about 2.5 pounds. So everybody's packs are really super, super heavy, and a little hard to walk especially walking hills. Um, but the terrain today was pretty much rolling. There was a couple of areas that got pretty pretty steep here and there. It's a weird thing. Like you think if you come out of a town, you're going to be full of energy and just racing up the hills, and it doesn't seem to happen that way. Not for me, and not for quite a few other people. Legs are heavy, and it just seems like your body had decided that this was over, and it's not. So uh, I was a little sleepy all day, and we got up very early. So, but getting here was really nice, and getting this bridge was nice, and it's just a gorgeous place. So tomorrow is another short day. One of the saving graces of being in the Sierra Nevada is this stuff, the water, and because it's everywhere. It was every couple of miles, so we're all carrying like the smallest amount of water we can possibly carry, and so that sort of offsets some of the other weight. But yeah, looks like we're gonna have a beautiful sunset. It's not too cold, and we'll get back on trail tomorrow and head closer to the mountains and the snow. Ooh. Anyway, till then, later.